Hey everybody, Barry here again. Let's get this engine put together, shall we? Step one, bolt the heads on. I am reusing the head gaskets, which are over here. Just gotta spray them off with a little bit of brake cleaner. They're in perfect shape. But I am gonna use new head bolts. They are torque to yield bolts, and I don't like to reuse them unless I absolutely have to. But here we go. I keep these parts on the shelf, so we'll go ahead and use them. If I can get this tape off. Here we go. All brand new bolts. Well, I got the heads bolted on, and it was purely by luck that I got the heads located correctly, because you can see back here, these are plugged for the steam vents, and if I got those on the front, it would have been a big mix-up. But purely by luck. I didn't try to. I completely forgot to check. Sometimes stuff works out. Here we go. Heads are bolted on, all new bolts, nothing twisted off. Really hard to keep this stand from wiggling around, going all over the place while I'm torquing it, but that's it. So let's go ahead and get this valley cover bolted on. While we're here, we may as well compare both of these. This is the original valley cover off of this engine, and this is one that I already had modified before. We can see that they are the same cover, but the DOD and all that is still in place here. So these are all the solenoids and all that garbage. Here's the connector. Obviously I didn't care that I painted that one purple because it's not going to be in use. Just leaving it there so no oil leaks through. Just cut off the terminals and stuff. And what we did was I took a grinder and just cut across all these rivets right here and just removed this whole unit. And then, if I can find it, yeah, there's an oil passage that comes through, I can't remember exactly where, maybe through right here and goes through the cover. And we can see that I fill it with JB Weld. I did first drill a small hole, tapped an M6 bolt in there, and I just took the bolt and cut a notch with a hacksaw so I could screw it in with a flat screwdriver, and then I JB welded it. You can see the oil passage right here, actually, where it comes through where the oil pressure sensor is. So that's gonna be nothing but a cover. Now, none of this DOD garbage in there. Let's go ahead and bolt it on. I just went to bolt the front cover on, and we got one little tiny issue, which I'm not sure is going to become a big issue or not, but we can see that our flat spots here where I was going to put the turbo drain line up perfectly with those bolt heads. I understand now why they're there. Not a lot of room up there. So I think what I'm gonna do is bolt this on just like it is. And when I make my oil pan, I'll put the drain in the pan, say like down here somewhere at the bottom or at the front of the pan, because my pan's gonna be 6 or 8 inches deep anyway, so there's gonna be a lot of room for that. We're ready to bolt on the oil pan. Now I didn't paint this one because I'm not using it. So it's gonna be rusty and gross for a little bit, but not a big deal because I'm only just putting this together like it is so I can get it running, make sure there's no unnerving noises, anything like that, just so I can get the sick feeling in my stomach. So I'll get it ready, run it on the stand just like it is, and then as soon as I do, we'll get the van up and I'll start taking it apart because it's getting really exciting. Got the filter all filled up with oil. Ready to make some oil pressure. I always use the CarQuest Blue filters, but I'm not going to be able to use this 4060 filter with the relocation kit, so we're just going to run the less expensive one for now. Look at this thing. Look how pretty it is. In the middle. This is ugly. That's ugly. Pretty. I just put oil in it. I got the intake on. Prime the oil pump. It's getting dangerously close and I'm starting to get stomach sick. I'm gonna cut it off here, and tomorrow I will plug in all the sensors, get the starter on, wire it up again, because I cut all the wires off for the relays, you know, for the PCM power, starter, fuel pump, all that stuff. So I'm gonna have to rewire all that. It's not a big deal. I got an inline pump, just an old eBay 380 liter power pump, so I'll just put that on it for now, just get it running, put some gas in a can, nothing doing. And then hopefully tomorrow we'll have it fired up. Hopefully everything will go well, but we'll see. So thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for the next one. Have a good night.